Starting lineup for Anchorage. At shooting guard, Isaac Okoro. At power forward, Jared Vanderbilt. At the other forward position, Cam Reddish. At center, Kristaps Porzingis. At the other guard position, DeJounte Murray. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Budenholzer. And now, introducing your Honolulu starting five. At the shooting guard position, number 23, Eric Gordon. At the power forward position, number 34, Wendell Carter. At the other guard position, number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the other forward position, number 3, OG Anunoby. At center, number 15, Nikola Jokic. Your head coach is Greg Popovich. Your Honolulu team.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about...
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Anchorage. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now let's take a look at the starters for Anchorage. They've got Porzingis. DeJounte Murray is out there with Okoro. Then it's Reddish. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position. And for Honolulu, we've got Gordon. Carter out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their roles.
Well, you know, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. And even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in. There's not a lot of time for the feeling out process in the NBA. You know, once the games start for real, they come pretty fast and furious.
6 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. No problem on the jumper in close.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Jokic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Okoro passes to Porzingis. And the wide-open shot from Reddish drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide-open man and zips it right to him.
Now here is Carter. Last game he had 13. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Jokic. The shot misses. Nice D from Porzingis. Murray against Carter. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. For Honolulu, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Boy, Gordon sends that one straight down and in from beyond the arc.
A pass to Porzingis, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Now here is Carter. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
A Okoro shot is off. For Honolulu, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice to see Gordon use his touch down low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Here's Murray, and he drops it in from the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Gordon kicks to Anunoby. Here's Carter, and the shot is good.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Dinwiddie against Murray. He takes it in. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
22 points.
And Murray's got the ball here for Anchorage.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Now, here's Anunoby. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Jokic gets it to go.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebound.
And now the first timeout called here for Anchorage. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
A lot of new players out there for Honolulu. Big group substitution here for Anchorage. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Porzingis. Jones comes in for Vanderbilt. Thomas checked in for Okoro. And it's Dennis Smith in for DeJounte Murray. For Honolulu, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Tillman. Hernan Gomez covering. Right side, Joseph. The shot will not fall. And Anchorage the other way now. Here's Reddish. 8 points his last outing. Here's Thomas with the 3. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Vassell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Jones sends it back. Out of bounds as Honolulu keeps possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And Anchorage making a change here. Clemens is checked in. Honolulu passing it around. 3 on the clock. Shot by Joseph. No good. Anchorage shooting quite well in these early minutes. 55%. Here's Clemens. Over Joseph. That's tipped. 30 seconds left in the first. Into the lane. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Corey Joseph does a nice job with his speed and change of pace to get by the defense.
15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Clemens. Tries it from 19. The shot, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Honolulu leads by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And big man Kristaps Porzingis not resting on his laurels.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there.
And it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, for Honolulu, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Fournier out there at Corey Joseph. Then it's Nance. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. And for Anchorage, Thomas is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Smith. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Clemens in at the 1 spot.
The defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid as going despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Now here is Smith. 8 points his last outing. Thomas's shot is off.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Vassell, no good. Anchorage trails by 6. Smith on the wing. Joseph against Thomas. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Drops in the layup for 2. Hernan Gomez has got his first basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably, because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Now here's Gordon. He has 5. Dinwiddie finds Carter. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trust one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now, Dinwiddie. Passes it to Anunoby. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Honolulu, no good that time either. Here's Clemens. Anunoby sends it back, and he gets it back. Murray right side. Over Jokic. Murray, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Honolulu. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Murray with it. Now the pass to Clemens. Now here's Okoro. Jokic defending. Shot from 12. Murray, no good. For Honolulu, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively.
2 minutes remaining.
He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. Well, you look at Porzingis, guys, and he's capable of scoring from anywhere. I mean, this guy's versatility really impressive.
Gordon against Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team
It's
foul.
his first trip to the line.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, when Gordon is healthy, he's extremely effective. I mean, he's a high-motor player who strokes it well from deep, actually strokes it well from everywhere.
Reddish, he's checked in for Anchorage. All free throws good from Eric Gordon. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie against Murray. Porzingis trying to get free.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 7. Jokic inside. He's against Porzingis. Jokic, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Again, the miss by Murray.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Back to Gordon. This one for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gordon so good at sizing up the defense quickly and then burning them off the catch and shoot.
Murray outside. Here's Okoro. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Honolulu out in front. They're up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in the
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to me. Checking out Honolulu. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, the story is their poor shooting. Under 40%. You got to give them decent credit. They look uninspired on offense. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and creating for each other.
That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Eric Gordon really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Jokic is out there with Carter. Then it's OG Anunoby. And there's Gordon, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Shooting for Honolulu.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Anchorage trails by 6. Pass to Reddish. And here is Okoro. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. Reddish. Those three-pointers off the mark. Honolulu leading by 6. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here is Carter. Now Jokic. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots the three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Anchorage shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Jokic draws the double. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Reddish. Honolulu, no good that time either.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Okoro passes to Vanderbilt. Murray against Jokic. Murray, no good. Honolulu leading by 4. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Over Murray. The 15-footer. Good. Jokic has got 6 points.
You know, Jokic is a solid shooter from the mid-range. He doesn't need that much space to get his shot off because of his size and high release point.
Now a timeout call by Anchorage.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Looking at who's out there now for Anchorage. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Vanderbilt. Thomas comes in for Okoro. And Smith subbed in for DeJounte Murray.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
There's the drive. Joseph, the pass to Vassell. Fournier with the ball. to the left wing. Here's Joseph. That one rolling around and rims out. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Anchorage, trailing by 4. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. For Honolulu, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Vassell, the pass to Joseph. Over Smith. Shot by Joseph, no good. Anchorage trails by 4. Smith surveying the D. Reddish with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Vassell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Nance.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he comes up with the deuce. And Honolulu leads by 4.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And it goes down 2 points.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Fournier. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. And the shot falls short this time.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Smith. No good. That would have tied it. For Honolulu, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Vassell, no good. For Anchorage, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Thomas on Gomez trying to break free. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Anchorage, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Free throw good, Thomas. OG Anunoby's checked in for Nance. That one drops. He ties it up. And for Honolulu, they're shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Now here's Joseph. And there's the pass to Tillman. Here's Vassell. 5 to shoot. Fournier for 3. Rebound by Anchorage. Here's Clemens. And here's Reddish. Pass to Clemens. For the lead. Anchorage again can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now Fournier. Outside, Joseph. 3-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
It's the fourth quarter.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so, in the game for Anchorage, they've got DeJounte Murray. Hernan Gomez out there with Jones. Then it's Okoro. And it's Clemens in at the shooting guard. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Clemens passes to Murray. Good ball movement here by Anchorage. Here's Clemens. Kicks it to Murray. Anchorage needs to get a shot off to take the lead. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Fournier against Jones. Fournier's shot is off.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Jokic against Murray. Hernan Gomez. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hernan Gomez has got the game tied up here for Anchorage.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Anunoby passes to Dinwiddie. And the three ball is good. And Honolulu leads by 3.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Now a timeout called by Anchorage. Carter, he's checked in for Honolulu. And Anchorage also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Thank you, David. Now here is Carter. Isaac Okoro missing his last shot. Carter, the pass to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside, Jones. Oh, good on that one. Good defense by Jokic. Honolulu leading by 3. Here's Gordon, and he drives in, misses the layup. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Anchorage. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Gordon finds Anunoby. And here's Jokic. Hernan Gomez covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Jokic. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
Looking at who's out there now for Anchorage. Porzingis is checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Reddish in for Derek Jones. And Jokic drops them both. Anchorage trails by 5. Reddish with the ball. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Tries again. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 7 now for Honolulu.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Murray finds Porzingis. Back to Murray. The pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Here's Relocation. Anchorage again can't hit. Honolulu leading by 7. Now, here's Anunoby. Outside Gordon. Here's Jokic. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Assisted by
and that's 12 points for Jokic.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Now a timeout called by Anchorage. They're down by 9. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Pass to Porzingis. Over Jokic. And too long on the shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the shot goes in. And now it's an 11-point Honolulu lead.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Porzingis. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. For Honolulu, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Honolulu.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force
for Jokic.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And here's Gordon. So Honolulu wins it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.